So you have more fiber layers in the central part of the ski than you have on the tip, so it gives an extremely good pop to the ski, good response. So this is what we keep. And what changed is the width. The big was 92 millimeter at waist. Now the slicer will be 98, so little wider. And of course, those skis had big tip and tail, but it was before the rocker era, I would say.
Right.
And now we enter this progressive tip and tail shape with very mild rocker tip and rocker tail, but on a long distance. So it's more than 400 millimeter rocker tip and rocker tail. So the real running edge length is a lot shorter, allow you to pivot very easily, and you can really drift the soft snow condition. So this is the evolution of that big into the 6 cent slicer and the exclusive Paradise.
And will the Paradise and the slicer be built differently? Will they have different constructions?
So they are built in the same mold, but we have an adaptation on the flex.
Okay. So the Paradise will assume will flex a little softer than the slicer.
Exactly. And because we also, you know, all the sizes, flexes are adapted, because you can't have the same flex on the short side than on the big side. So you need to adapt that. And because most of the women skiers ski shorter sizes than men, of course they benefit automatically from a different flex construction.
Right. And I saw that the Paradise is coming down to a 161, which I think is going to be a terrific ski for the Tahoe woman.
Yeah, exactly. And we even think to go maybe a little shorter in the future.
Oh, that'll be great.
If we are able to gather the quantities.
That'll be great. I can tell you that I skied the slicer in some really rough conditions down at Mammoth in the 181 size, and I was amazed. The ski was very powerful and extremely stable. It was an awesome ride. And then, of course, the Huge Trouble, which evolved into the 6 Cents Huge, and now the ski comes back with the same name, but tell me what you've done with this one.
So we realized that it was very important to give to that category this twin rocker, and so we kept the same construction, same side cuts, because it really works. I mean, it's 115 underfoot, the turn radius is good. We were very satisfied already by the global behavior of the ski on snow. But we have added a 450 millimeter rocker on the tip and a 430 millimeter long rocker tail. So the running edge is reduced a lot on groomers. But as soon as you go in soft snow, you catch up with the edge lengths, and you can really, you know, you're the pilot of your ski. What we really love at Dynastar is give the possibility to the skier not to follow his side cut or to follow his ski, but really to adapt to the condition and to have a great tool to be. It's like having a great cars, but with no you know, driving skills. We really dedicate a product to people that love skiing, that love, you know, they driving skiing skills. So I think this product really allows to adjust the level of rocker you need. You can push more on the ski, you can drift more. It's catch free, but you're not compelled to follow a rocker line or a side cut line. It's a very easy ski to go on.
So you feel that the shallower rocker tip, even though it's a long run, the rise is fairly small, and it allows the skier a little more control of turn shape, perhaps, than if you had a real steep rocker.
Exactly, and sometimes with very steep rocker, you realize that when you have an overpressure because of the terrain or something, the tip overcast a little bit, and you really get against the fall line. And here we are more in a softer, controlled way of rocker technology, something very mild, progressive, and long.
Great answers. Okay, so let's move into the Legend Pro series, and those skis, if there's anything that has been an icon around the Tahoe area, the Legend Pros for years have been that way, and now the Legend Pro series is completely changing, and so what we have behind us here are some of the existing models, the Big Dump, the Double XL, and the Legend Pro, and then the only 2011 sample we actually have is the new Legend Pro 115. So where did this come in, and how is this ski blending into the replacements here for all of this group of skis?
So as you know, the history of Dynastar in that category is very strong, and we have a big heritage in the big mountain and all mountain category. So we develop step by step our products, and so the Pro XXL that you have here was one of the first ski with this 3D construction, you know, wood titanal construction, very strong. It's like a wide GS ski that you can really take in the powder or take in all snow condition, and you can really carve your ski in all conditions. It's like, sometimes I call that, you know, it's powder carving. You can really use your ski, you can enter in the front of your ski, you can really turn your ski and be very powerful on your ski. But those skis were dedicated to very specific target group and a small target group, and
Right.
it's Pro
Certainly not
XXL
me.
184. I mean, is demanding. So, but step by step, with this big dump, we started to have a more progressive, you know, tip shape, long rocker tip, and it gives a little less running edge length, and the ski get a little easier. And when you take a big dump in 192, I think it's even a little easier than the Pro XXL 194. So we tried to go in the direction that we don't want to give up anything about performance, but we want to give the possibility for more people to step on our skis and have fun with them. Because that's all about skiing, having fun, isn't it?
Sure. And so the big dump comes back for 2011 in the 192 size, basically unchanged.
Exactly. It's the same structure, same lengths. It's one length is enough on that kind of product. It's very specific. You look for long skis for stability. You want to go in open fields, go I don't know how many miles an hour. You know, I'm speaking kilometers, but you want to go fast.
Yeah.
As fast as you can, I think. So tell us how the new Legend Pro 115 blends in and covers all of the bases that you've had with this group of skis up until now.
So the Legend Pro 115, as you can see, is a real blend of everything as you mentioned. It has the width, so it's 115 underfoot, as the name mentioned, but the tip is very progressive and very long. You can really see that the rocker is 400 millimeter long, so it's but it's a very mild rocker again. So same idea than the rocker we introduced on the big dump previously. Still the same kind of construction, so wood core, titanal layer, 3D construction to lose weight, which is very important nowadays. I think no one really wants super heavy skis anymore. This ski will be available in 3 sizes for the first year. We hope for a longer size in the future. And we worked also on the flexor partition, so that we have a lot of stability on the part of the ski that we use more for turning, carving, and then a flex that is a little softer in the tip to help the ski to float and to come out of the snow.
So despite the fact that this is a wider ski, don't you feel that this is a little easier ski than the Legend Pro or the XXL in comparable sizes?
In comparable sizes, I think it's maybe a little easier, but it's mainly because of the rocker, I guess. Then the construction type is very similar. I think we skied the ski with Andy those last days around here and compared that to other skis, and we were really confident about the versatility of the ski. Even if you hit bumps, if you hit hard snow condition, you can ski corn, you can ski powder. Of course, it's made for that. But I think it's a great compromise for terrain like Lake Tahoe area or Utah or BC and Chamonix, of course. They're where they're born.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's what I've noticed about this, and I was at the Mammoth demo days, and I got to try a lot of skis from other manufacturers that have quite a bit more rocker or a lot more side cut underfoot. And what I found that was so versatile about this ski is you can ski this ski on hardpack, no problem, and it hooks up and it has a very, very strong field about 2/3 of the way down. So it allows you to kind of be, we were talking about the different types of rocker out there, how there's early rise and things like that. And what I really found with this ski, with the way that we have our early rise tip and a little bit softer flex up here, it really allows the skier to decide when the ski is going to hook up on fall line and come up the hill, as opposed to a ski that has quite a bit of rocker and a lot of side cut underfoot, where you try to drift it down the hill and it starts to hook up if you pressure it too much. This thing, especially in the corn snow, we were at Kirkwood yesterday, it really allowed you where you could go straight as an arrow and then just pressure the ski a little bit and the thing would kind of come around, or pressure it a lot and you would really start to come uphill. So it's a pretty unique feel. I haven't really tested anything else like it. And in powder, I've gotten one really nice powder day on it. And